Radio Raheem here with Jessie Vargas. We're at the Postal Crawford press conference at the MGM Grand. I don't see your name anywhere on the card, man. What brought you down here today?
I'm promoted by Top Rank, so I'm just enjoying the entire festivity with Fight Week. You know what I mean? This is part of it, and I get to come here and check out how the fighters look and who has the edge.
Yeah, are you sure you're not hunting possible future competition?
I'm welterweight. They're light welterweight, man. So I'm just here to enjoy the show.
Well, with that weight differential, people are hopping weight divisions all the time, and obviously you are aware of the talk that either Crawford or you are likely to get Pacquiao next. What's that conversation been like in your camp? Talk to me about the conversations you've had on that.
Well, it's being talked about, as everybody knows. There's several options out there, and hopefully by this weekend we'll know what's next for me in my career.
Is it that basically Postal's fight to lose, or is there any other things being considered as far as you know as to whether or not Pacquiao takes you or Postal? Crawford.
Yeah. Well, Crawford has to come out of this fight first, you know what I mean? So in reality, we have to wait and find out for this weekend. I know that like I said, there is rumors of me fighting Pacquiao and other possible opponents as well. So we just have to wait and see. What makes more sense and what the fans want to see. I hope that the fans would enjoy a Manny Pacquiao Jessie Vargas fight. I know that they will. I do hold the WBO world title, and I've shown that I'll fight anybody. You know what I mean? And I hope that the fans will realize that. And that's the fighter that they want, isn't it? A fighter that doesn't duck and dodge anybody, that's just willing to fight anybody, anytime, anywhere. And that's me. I had already signed a deal to fly to England and fight Kell Brook for a unification fight right after I had won the WBO world title. So I'm no bitch, you know what I mean? I come here to fight. I'm come here to give you a real fight against the best in my division. I would figure that that's what the fans want to see. So, I hope y'all come to realize that.
How did that Kell Brook fight fall apart? Obviously, the Triple G fight's probably worth more money to him, but is that the only consideration? You feel like Kell Brook ducked you out of that fight?
Only he knows, but it took him 2 months to try and finalize the deal with me, and it took him 2 days to finalize and sign a deal with Triple G. So if you think about it, there's something wrong there. But it is what it is, and I know that bigger opportunities will come. I know that I'm very young and I have plenty of time ahead of me, and I have a good promoter and manager that are looking for big opportunities for me.
I know that the Timothy Bradley fight still sticks in your craw. You've talked about it and needing and wanting that rematch. If the Pacquiao fight doesn't come about, have you talked to Bob Arum about finally giving you another chance at Timothy Bradley?
He hasn't spoken of coming back, so there's nothing to talk about there. We know that he doesn't want the rematch. If he ever changes his mind, well, I'm here. I'm not going nowhere. And as everybody knows, I don't shy away from a fight, and I don't run away from a fight. So the options for me to fight anyone in the division are all possible.
And lastly, you've just said that you're not a bitch. Is there guys out there that you feel like are the reason you can't get the fights that you want?
I think that boxing has changed a bit, because it's become more of a business, and they look at it in the long run, business-wise. If you fight a few easy fights here, that's 7 easy fights. That's 3 years of you staying undefeated or staying on the winning column, instead of just saying, let's fight the best and let's give the fans a great fight. That's what I'm about. I'm not scared to fight anybody. That's the thing. I just don't. It's not in me to say no to a fight.
What fight do you deserve?
If you make the biggest fights out there, I'm a world champion. So I'm here to fight any other world champion in my division, or any of the top fighters. I am a world champion. So what do I deserve? I deserve where I'm at. That's one thing. And for me to get the biggest fights out there.
Radio Raheem with Jessie Vargas. I hope you get those big fights, man. Glad to see you showing up for this one. Check you out next time. Radio Raheem, Jessie Vargas.